Good morning and welcome to another art lesson. Today we are going to be doing an art project based off of the story Rainbow Fish Saves the Day. So what we are going to do is we are going to break this down step by step. So the supplies that you are going to need are a blank piece of white paper, just a normal size, a pencil, a black marker. If you don't have a Sharpie, you can just use a regular black marker. That will be fine as well. And crayons. So that's all you need for today's project. This is what the final project is going to look like. So you can see all of the coloring that we are going to do today. And we are going to follow along. Okay, so the first thing I need to do is I need to draw the body to Rainbow Fish. So I am just going to start here in the middle, and I'm going to draw a curved line up and a curved line down. It almost looks like an eye shape. Now I'm leaving a little bit of space right here because this is where Rainbow Fish is going to have their tail. So I'm just going to draw two lines for the tail and connect. I am starting with a Sharpie. You will be starting with a pencil. So if you make a mistake, you can go in and erase. Now I need to draw the curved line for Rainbow Fish's head. So I'm going to draw a curved line down, just like that. Maybe a little smile. Maybe Rainbow Fish is happy today. And an eyeball. Now fish have really big eyes, so I'm going to draw a big circle and then maybe a smaller circle inside. If you want to get kind of cute and kind of fancy, you could add a few little eyelashes. That's up to you. Remember, this is a storybook, so it doesn't have to look like a real life fish. And I'm going to add the top fin, so a curved line up and a curved line down. And the bottom fin, curved line down and a curved line up. There we go. So now I have Rainbow Fish's body complete, except for the scales. Now this is the tricky part, okay? This is the challenging part to this project. So I'm going to turn my paper so Rainbow Fish is swimming down. And I'm going to add my first layer of scales right above that curved line. So it's almost like I'm adding the letter M over and over and over again. Now you don't want Rainbow Fish to have super itty bitty teeny tiny scales because that's going to make your job really, really hard. So then I'm going to add a second row, but I have to touch the first row because if you don't touch that first row, well then your scale is never going to end and it's going to be really difficult to color in. If you get close to the edge, just draw that scale over to the edge of the body. I'm going to do another row. I have to touch the row before. There we go. New row. And they don't need to line up perfectly. There we go. I can probably fit maybe one more row before I get to the tail. Okay, that looks pretty good, I think. All right, so then when I turn it back the other way, you can see the different rows of scales. Okay, once you have this done, we're done with Rainbow Fish, and we need to create a habitat for Rainbow Fish to swim in. A habitat is the environment in which an animal lives. So I'm just going to add like some sand down here at the bottom. Maybe I'm going to add some seaweed. So I'm going to add some curved lines going up. Some of my seaweed is going to be really small. Some of it is going to be longer. That's up to you. And remember, you're going to start with pencil. So you're going to do all of this with pencil first, and then you'll trace with Sharpie. Maybe I want to add a few bubbles. There we go. And maybe I want to add like some coral growing down here. Maybe it's going to go behind rainbow fish. Some little detail, some little texture lines. So it's up to you what you add. Maybe I want to add a few like swimming lines. So it looks like little water lines. Maybe some rocks. Okay, so let's just pretend that I finished the habitat, okay? It's totally complete. Everything is now traced with a black marker, and I'm ready for the next step. Now, rainbow fish is a very colorful fish. So when I go to color in the scales, you want to make sure that you're using all kinds of different colors because that's going to make your fish really look like rainbow fish. So I'm staying inside my lines. I'm filling the whole scale in. I'm going to switch colors. I'm probably not going to do a lot of blue just because I'm going to use a lot of blue for the water. Okay, let's just pretend that I have the scales done. So now I'm going to work on rainbow fish's fins. And again, you can choose whichever colors you would like. This is going to be a 2-week project, so you have 2 weeks to finish this. So take your time, do a nice neat job, color everything in really, really nicely. No white spaces. I'm expecting quality work and effort. It's not something you're going to finish in 5 minutes. Okay, now I'm going to color in rainbow fish's eye. So maybe I want it to be like this really pretty blue. Maybe the bubbles, I want to be that color as well. And the seaweed, maybe I want to do it this like really bright green. And then I would just finish up the sand and some of those other smaller details. And then I would finish the water. So when you're all done, you're going to end up with something that looks like this. There's no white spaces. Everything is colored in, and it looks just like rainbow fish. Okay, guys, this is a 2-week project. Please take your time. Do a nice, neat job. Fill everything in. Once you are done, take a photo of it, upload it into our Google Classroom. I will grade it, and then I will pass it back to you. Do not throw this away until you receive a grade, okay? Because if I need you to fix something, I don't want you to tell me that you accidentally threw it away and then you have to restart. So hold on to your work. Okay, I'm going to stop here. Go work on your rainbow fish. Talk to you guys soon.